On the Sunday after Thanksgiving, 8 of the 9 girls vanished from the homes that they were placed in, and their electronics that were left behind had suggested that the girls were still in contact with the 3 older wives, Naomi, Danae, and Moretta, using that Signal app, the encrypted app that nobody can see what the messages are. So at around 8:30 p.m., the night that the girls left the group home, Samuel Baitman made a video call from jail to his adult wives. This video call was recorded because he was in jail, of course, and I feel like anyone in jail would know that they are being recorded, but apparently Samuel Baitman has the IQ of like a roach and had no idea. In this video, it shows 2 adult wives sitting in the car. One is driving and one is in the passenger seat. The one in the passenger seat was the one holding the phone. The wife in the passenger seat informed Samuel that they had 2 of the minor wives with them and used code names E1 and E2. At around 7:30 a.m. the next morning, he made another call, recorded video call from jail to one of his adult wives. In this video, it looked like they were in a hotel room of some sort, and Samuel asked why W2, which is another code name for the girl who decided not to run away from DCFS custody, he asked why she was not with them. Now, court records show that the girl referred to as W2 was between the ages of 11 and 12 years old, and Samuel Baitman took her in as a new wife in May of 2020, which made her around 9 or 10 years old when she was forced to marry Samuel, who was in his 40s. The wife informed Samuel that W2 was the only wife who had not left with them, but that they tried to get her to leave. So during this call, the camera panned from the 2 adult wives to the 8 underage girls. Samuel then asked the question, "Are you in our state?" Which one of the adult wives replied, "No, the mothers are in Arizona and heading to New Mexico with the babies." The FBI eventually learned that a credit card, which belonged to the cousin of one of the wives, had been used to rent an Airbnb. So on November 28th, an emergency disclosure request was made to the Airbnb company, and the request was basically asking for the address of the house that the credit card number was used to book the house and any other houses booked with that same credit card or the cousin's name. By November 30th, Airbnb provided law enforcement with an address in Spokane, Washington. This house was reserved from November 29th to December 2nd. So on December 1st, a sergeant with the Spokane County Sheriff's Department knocked on the door to the Airbnb, but nobody answered. His backup witnessed the occupants of the house attempting to leave in a vehicle, with the driver identified as Moretta, one of Samuel's wives. The police pulled over the vehicle, and all 8 of Samuel Baitman's underage wives were in the car and recovered. The 3 wives, Naomi, Danae, and Moretta, were all arrested and charged of kidnapping and impeding a foreseeable prosecution. Naomi Bisline is actually relieved that she is away from it all, and stated that she doesn't want any contact with anybody involved in the FLDS.